Hello, and welcome all you lords and ladies of fate. You have once again found yourselves in the only Twitch TTRPG stream. Oh, jeez. And you can at me on that. That allows you, the viewer, to impact the stories being told on your screens. In order to do so, you must spend fate chips. These are our loyalty points that you earn just by watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or even for engaging with us in chat. Use those fate chips to heal your favorite players, summon in custom items, or make our players say silly things. You can even force our adventurers into random encounters. Tonight, we are playing The Curse of Strahd, 5th edition. Dungeons & Dragons. Joining me today are our cast of player characters. Starting with Jen Washi Tashi playing Frank, the Furbolg College of Whispers Bard.
Hello.
Next, we have Nat playing TikTok, the 3 Kreen Psy Warrior Fighter.
Hi.
Next, we have Merc Puppy playing Bashful Underriver, the Dwarf, Path of the Berserker Barbarian.
Everything they say about me is true.
Ooh, even the bad stuff?
Mostly the bad stuff. But I'll never admit to it in court.
And then we also have Tavy playing Echo Stonebridge, the Human Warlock, Archfey.
Hi! What's cool? Can I give you a flower crown?
And last but not least, we have Good Devil himself playing Gorple the Grand, the Tortle Life Domain Cleric.
I hate being called the Grand. It makes me sound large. I'm only 3'7".
And of course, we have myself playing the Dungeon Master Extraordinaire. So, now that we're all here, last week, you all had a very interesting adventure down the old Svalich Road. We had a incident with some wolves that did get a little tasty ethereal snack. It was a tasty familiar. Did it taste like cheese? Maybe.
I like to headcanon that cheese tastes like a very like that is very an American flavor where it's like you've got a steak and you've just put like sugar on it, like maple syrup or some shit.
Oh, no.
Like I don't know, what do Americans eat?
No,
How
that's
do
it.
Ameri-
That's it. That's exactly what us Americans eat.
Small children.
What to America?
What? Like, okay, I know these intros are supposed to be squeezed into 60 seconds or less, but hey, keep this part in the intro. That's ridiculous.
Ladies, gentlemen, and beyond.
I want to derail this whole session just to talk about this, but
What? Okay, no, but like, hi, welcome to the podcast. Okay, so basically, I don't know. It's like it's 1 a.m. in the UK, and I am living on energy drinks right now. But it's like, what do Americans eat? Because I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced they don't drown everything in sugar. And it's not a bad thing that they drown everything in sugar, but it's like, you know.
I mean, there's a lot of sugar, but just not on steaks. And then
Why not?
after that, the players made their way down Old Svalich Road with not without incident, as our lookout Frank went ahead and found a grave that didn't really have a whole lot going on, but you know, when nature calls, nature calls. And Frank may have relieved himself a little bit to the displeasure of one ghost who did not give chase when Frank eventually turned tail and ran.
Yeah, he fled.
After a while, the crew found their way to the actual town of Barovia, where Frank, getting a little weird, offered up his pet fox Starbright to Echo to be watched, and then ran off into the forest. We'll get to that later. In the village, the crew found their way to the Blood of the Vine Tavern, where they found some colorful characters, and also a mysterious man at the bar who claimed to be the son of the burgomaster of the village, who wrote the note that got you all into Barovia. Upon looking at the note, though, this person said, "This is not my father's handwriting." And that is where we ended. So he says this to you as you're all kind of standing around him. And then he kind of just glances up from the page and looks quizzically at the rest of you.
What makes you so sure that this isn't your father's handwriting?
Sometimes I like to experiment with my handwriting so it looks different. You know, sometimes I like to join up the letters. Sometimes I like to put little hearts over the eyes. Sometimes I use stars instead, though. So maybe your father is just experimenting.
I can tell you he did not write this at all. He has not been well for a while. Not well enough to write.
Oh no.
Well, he may be ill, but unless he's comatose, then I'm sure he can still write.
He looks at you and says, he is passed.
Oh.
And his head kind of like bows down slightly. But there's
so
one
sorry.
thing. There is one thing.
Past what?
There is one thing strange about this letter. My sister, Ilyana, is in distress. There is something very wrong. If you would, please come to the Burgomaster's mansion at your earliest convenience. Me and my sister would love to speak with you in greater detail, but we dare not speak here.
Echo gives him some flowers. Like, she just happens to have, like, some lilies and gives, like, a flower crown made of lilies to this man.
He looks at them and grabs them and goes, I have not seen flowers this bright in many years, for they do not grow here anymore.
What? They don't? Echo's genuinely distraught.
He says, did you not look around when you came down Svalich Road?
I just thought they'd be further along.
No, these lands are cursed.
Oh. So...
Go on.
I'm
What-
so sorry that you're grieving. And I'm so sorry that there are no flowers to grieve properly with.
Indeed,
And I'm so sorry.
the loss of one of your elders is always rough upon the psyche and the soul. You have my deepest sympathies. However, for Ilyana, what type of help do you seek? Because it seems we were brought here under false pretenses. So, if I'm being very honest, I don't quite know what we're doing here anymore. That means I could go home.
Should we go home? Wait, no, because, like, shouldn't we try and plant some flowers before we leave?
He looks first at you, Gorple, and says, I do feel for you greatly about the circumstances that find you in these lands. It's never a good for anyone to be stuck here against their will. Unfortunately, I do not have the power to send you home, for no one here can leave. And then he turns to you, Echo, and says, for I said before, these lands are cursed, and the man who has them cursed does not allow anyone to leave. But I dare not speak more on this here, because he has agents everywhere. And he kind of whispers that in a lower, hushed tone and says, if you wish, please, come find me at the Burgomaster's mansion. I will explain everything in greater detail there. And then he says, for your drinks. And then he pushes ahead, forward a few gold coin towards the barkeeper, who doesn't really look too much into it. Kind of looks up at the bar and then goes right back to polishing that glass.
I mean, surely we could just walk past the wolves that we befriended and open the gate again if we really wanted to leave. Echo says this in a whisper to like her friends.
That's fine. As you're saying that in the whisper, the gentleman has pushed forward the gold and has turned around and started walking towards the exit of the bar.
I don't think we should be drinking. Perhaps maybe we should write. Maybe the powers that be, maybe the council don't know about the issues that are going on. Maybe we should write to them and let them know what's happening. Or I mean, we saw a castle when we were entering the town. Maybe if we can get an address, maybe we could post a letter there and let the people at the castle know what's happening. Perhaps there's a kind soul there that will be charitable enough to like help out.
That is so Echo. That is so Echo. To be in these drab, dreary lands, and the first thing is we should write a strongly worded letter to those in charge. We need to contact our representatives.
Oh God, how did they not know? Oh my goodness, there must be a bigger problem that's taking their attention.
At this, the barkeep sets down that glass and kind of like meanders over. And from that, we're going to cut back over to the woods. Frank, you kind of settled back down in your, underneath some tree cover. And, that strange feeling that you were feeling is kind of past.
Well, I guess it's time to head back to the crew. Hey, Cheese.
Does Josh see Cheese?
Roll a perception check, Frank.
Can I roll a stealth check for Secret Cheese?
Sure, yeah. Roll a stealth check for Secret Cheese, and we'll combat that with some Oh, that's a good roll for stealth.
19.
Secret Cheese.
19. That was with all of your pluses?
Yep.
Frank, you hear something up in the trees, but when you look up to see what it is, nothing but a few fleeting shadows up in the trees, obscured by some foliage.
Cheese rolling that 20? What the fuck?
Yeah, I think for flavor, I would like to say, you do smell lavender though. But that's yeah, I like to think that
I do
Echo's
smell
magic
lavender,
smells
though.
like lavender, but I don't think Frank would clock onto that.
So Frank is heading back, and he says, "Time to head back to the crew." What? I do smell lavender, though. All right, let's go. And Frank is heading back through the woods at nighttime. I'm guessing being trailed by Cheese.
Yes. Secret
He's
Cheese.
heading
Can
back
I-
towards the town.
Cool. All right, so we're gonna cut back to the rest of the group in the bar.
Do I get notifications from Secret Cheese?
Sure. So you do know it's within a mile. He didn't get that far. Secret Cheese does kind of like, you do get that kind of vision of Frank kind of moving back towards the town entrance.
I'm gonna write Secret Cheese a song.
I love it.
Thank you. I'm flattered.
No, I mean, the Bard will. Once he finds out about Cheese tailing him and that you guys called him Secret Cheese, the Bard will be singing a Secret Cheese song for the rest of the game.
Secret Cheese. I think Echo is, like, upon receiving this notification, just stands up from the table and, like, just runs to the city gate, just, like, fully, like, just, like, a mad dash, like, doesn't say anything to anyone, isn't trying to hide, just runs to the city gate.
All right, you all see this happen.
Why is this keep happening? Leans over and leans into TikTok. Well, goes into himself. Maybe leans into Bashful. Hmm. Perhaps we should consider renting a room for the facilities this evening.
What are you implying?
I can't imagine why, or else they just keep running away.
So did anyone else want to do anything in the bar before we cut to the city gate?
Yeah, barkeep, a salad, if I may.
He looks at you and then just looks back down. I got a piece of celery. How's that?
Just the one piece.
He reaches down and grabs the celery stalk and hands it over to you. He doesn't look very enthused at all. Doesn't look really anything at all.
Other than nothing.
Sorry that your salad bartender ran.
I'm just gonna keep myself and wonder what kind of trouble I've gotten myself into as I eat my dinner and drink my water.
Vibes.
Yep. All right.
Having no interest in what's going on at the bar, TikTok will wander outside just to keep an eye on Echo.
Okay.
I'm just drinking heavily.
Wonderful. All right. So, we cut back to the city gate. Frank, you walk up and you hear the two guards at the gate go, I bet this is the one that we're talking about. Let's go ahead, just open up the gate. Let's try and do this quick before something happens. And the gate kind of opens up as you walk up to it.
I feel like Frank just keeps his head low and walks right through. I don't think he says anything to the guards. He's had quite a night. He's not feeling well.
Perfect.
Is Echo running up?
He just throws a hand up like this.
I'm looking at your passive perception, which isn't great, but in my mind, Echo is doing absolutely nothing to hide or be quiet. So you see down the main thoroughfare, Echo Stonebridge running full sprint. You see little Starbright nipping at her heels right behind.
Okay.
They seem excited. They both seem pretty excited.
I want a yes and. So let's get a little bit of that excited Echo action happening.
Does Echo see Frank?
Oh yeah.
Or is Echo
oh yeah.
still running? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Echo gets even faster and runs and runs and runs and then jumps and hugs Frank, but like in a way in which her feet are like dangling off the wall. Just like clinging onto Frank, and like,
and he's pretty tall too, so you jump and you know. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like it's like a whole like cheerleader jump. Like how do you get up there? How do you even jump that high? Like a Mario, like. Because Echo's quite short for a human. Like. She's just giving him the fattest hug, and she's like, "Oh my god, I was really worried about you. Oh my god!"
And Starbright comes up, and he's like licking at your ankles, and very excited to see you as well.
I think that once Echo jumps and grabs me to give me a big hug, I fall to one knee because I'm not doing great. I'm not feeling great. Not doing great.
Oh my god,
so
are you okay?
I fall down to one knee and I put my hand around her. I go, "It's great to see you too. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay." And then Starbright runs up my knee and is, doing some Starbright stuff. I'm like, "Hey, buddy." So I got one arm here, saying, I'm okay. And then I'm petting Starbright right here.
Why are you in the forest? Why did you go back?
I'm not sure.
It's okay. But you can tell us and we'll come with you next time.
I know that. No.
No?
N- n-
No.
I do not know why. I can't find Frank's voice right
That's
now.
fine. Just you'll get it, man. It'll stick eventually.
I had it last time. I don't. Nope, I can't do it. I don't know why. I'm just gonna speak in my voice tonight. It's not happening. I don't know why I went to the forest. But I know for a fact I had to go alone.
I understand. I'm super sorry. I just, I was worried. But anyway, okay, so now that we know that you're safe, we need to write some letters.
Not my strong suit.
All right. Are you two gonna start making your way back towards the tavern? Okay.
I think Echo's gonna see that he's like weak, is gonna let him put all of his weight on Echo, and Echo's gonna be like carrying him awkward.
Roll me a strength check. Echo. Roll me a strength check.
Oh my god, no. I have a 0 strength. I mean, that's not terrible.
12. You're struggling. You're struggling. It's tough. He's a big boy. But you're managing. You're managing. He is putting a little bit of his weight on you. And Frank, how does that feel? Does it feel good to have support from others? How does that make you feel?
Is clan is for a clan is good.
Aw, we're making clan buddies. I love it.
As
What
we're walking, I think yeah, that whole phrase that took me right out of it.
Yeah, no, it stopped me too. I had to stop and go, wait a minute. This doesn't sound good. This doesn't sound good at all.
Let me refocus here. I can't. It won't leave. I think Frank says he asks Echo, how do you know I returned?
Because we're friends.
No.
Also, okay, fair. Well, when you ran off very suddenly, I was worried, so I sent one of my rabbits to go watch you.
You sent a cheese?
I sent a cheese.
What kind
sent
of cheese?
Secret cheese.
Secret cheese.
He's
that
still
explains
watching
it.
us, and I wave at
secret cheese. Secret cheese smell of lavender?
Yeah.
Yes. Secret cheese.
Secret cheese. And sometimes I can see what cheese sees, and sometimes I can hear what cheese hears. Consider cheese like a scout.
So
Cheese Scout.
me no scout. Cheese scout.
Cheese.
Less
cheese
ghost. Less ghost
Cheese
problem.
is a weak scout,
No,
so like
weak.
cheese is good for watching and observing. Cheese, on his own, not good at combat.
Most scouts aren't.
All right. As you're having this conversation, you kind of glance behind you, close to back in the direction of the bar, and you notice TikTok is approaching.
You're alive. I'm surprised.
Me too.
So I'm alive. No, wait. I go thinking TikTok was talking to her.
Totally Echo.
Oh, he's alive. He is alive. He went to the woods by himself.
Yes.
Impressive.
I do not know why I had to go to the woods, but I do know I had to go alone.
It looked like you were looking for something.
Is that what it looked like?
Yeah.
While this is going on, I'm assuming that we've kind of turned around and started making our way back towards the bar area. Back at the bar, I feel like Gorple is just kind of chomping down on the last remains of the celery stalk, and Bashful's on his whatever numbered drink. And Bashful, I feel like you're like next to Gorple and telling him a story of one of your conquests. And I'd love to just hear like the middle of this story as the rest of the crew walks into the bar.
Joke's on you, I was already thinking of one.
Yes.
So, at the time I was but a wee teenager. I was half naked, no weapons, surrounded by, say, deer. If I remember correctly, they were deer. They looked at me funny, and I took offense to that. So I started grabbing them, and I started ripping them apart. One limbs going that way, limbs going that way. A couple of them were stuck in a tree. Thought I'd make a quick little decoration. I mean, it was Christmas time around that time, so hey, Christmas tree. That's how Bashful celebrates.
I love Christmas.
That's
too.
you all
fun.
walk up to the bar as that part of the story is going on. Yes.
I'm still working on this piece of celery because it's inexplicably chewy.
Oh my goodness. You've dropped your flower crown, Gorple. Echo reaches into the bag
Yes,
and
it seems I have.
gives Gorple a flower crown and gives him a little kiss on the forehead.
And internal thought for Gorple, salad's back on. And
no, go ahead.
And as he's turning and realizing the rest of the party's coming back and sees Frank back with, oh, hey Frank, do you have yourself another one of your evenings?
Not this time.
Are you hurt? Do you need me to pray over top of you?
I don't know why that got to me.
Pray over top of you.
Turtle's like, how's your walk with Jesus Christ? Tell me about your walk.
How is Jesus and the homies?
Have you heard about our Lord and Savior,
Right.
the Babadour?
Don't run from the
Home and
Lord.
Savior. Ho and Savior, Gorple Christ.
Ho and Savior. Gorple as a hoe is very good.
I can't wait for Gorple's Ho era. You know, Gorple's in the Depression era, but he'll get there. He'll get
Because
there.
I literally
I
have
wanted-
hundreds of children. Sorry, the DM is trying to say something.
You're fine. One of the three people that were sitting at one of the tables when you first came in, the ones that that Bashful almost insulted. One of them walks up to you, Gorple, and leans in and says, "I cannot help but to notice that the burgomaster's son was talking to you earlier."
Is that who that was?
Yes.
No, we just got here. I just want to eat my chewy celery and drink my water to my fill.
Ismark the Lesser is what we call him. He is but a shadow of his old man. But that is not what I came over here to speak to you about. But you all are travelers, outsiders, not from Barovia, right?
Why do you say that?
Yes, that's true. How could you tell?
He looks directly at you, TikTok, and says, "You're the strangest creature I've ever seen in my entire life. I've lived in Barovia forever. For my entire life. There's no way you came from here."
Well, that's a bit of a presumption.
Is it an
That's a
incorrect? Is it an incorrect presumption?
I feel like maybe you just haven't left this very small town, sir. You know, maybe if you've gone to some of the cities in Barovia, you may have met some more diverse people.
He starts chuckling. See, busier cities, more diverse people. You are definitely outsiders of Barovia.
There's nothing wrong with my friends, sir. Could you please stop laughing at my friends?
I don't.
It's
There is nothing wrong with any of you. Adventurers come through Barovia from time to time. They all come here for different reasons, but mostly because they are summoned. They are drawn.
my friend Gorple the Grand is a notorious healer, and he was summoned here to heal someone very important.
It's wonderful. It matters not why you're here. It only matters now that you are here. And no one ever leaves Barovia.
I feel
You're-
like, but why?
You're the second one to tell us that today.
Yeah, it's. I feel like we could just leave if we, after we've done our business, like we are planning on leaving. I mean, Barovia's lovely, but I don't think it's our forever home, you know?
This is very true. It's not your forever. He looks at you all again and goes, "Listen, we could sit here and talk about this all day, but I came here for a very specific reason." And he slides across the bar.
You don't say.
He slides a piece of paper over to Gorple. Gorple, this piece of paper pretty much just is an open invitation to a place called the Seer Pool Caravan. It has a crudely drawn map on it, and it looks like it's right down the road, the old Svalich Road from this town. It was like if you walk down the road past the town, it's the first thing you'll see. He looks at you and says, "You will want to have your fortunes read."
Oh, that's so exciting! A fortune teller? Oh, guys, this could be fun.
He goes, yes, Madam Eva, I'm sure she is expecting you. She expects all of the new arrivals in Barovia. Please, if you have anything to attend to here in the city, go attend. But when you leave, make sure you stop by the Seer Pool and speak with Madam Eva.
Oh.
She has a pool?
It is a wonderful, still little lake. It's magical. And then goes, I shall leave you to your business. Safe travels. It is not safe in Barovia at night, so please be careful when you travel. And then he goes back and sits down with his compatriots.
Echo is gonna ask the group, does anyone have a paper and pen?
I'm gonna look at my inventory to let you know whether I do or don't.
You do not.
Oh my god, does no one have a paper and pen?
I don't know. I don't know if everyone doesn't have it. I just know that Echo and Gorple don't, because I just played with their your character sheets today.
I mean, we both have these raven feathers. Now we just need ink and something to put it on.
Well, it is nighttime. Maybe during the day there's more stuff to do in the city. But you do have two open invitations now. You have an open invitation to the Burgomaster's Manor, and an open invitation to Madam Eva's Seer Pool camp.
Okay.
So, are we going to the Burgermeister's Manor?
If I can, I'm gonna speak out of character for this.
Sorry,
fine.
I've been talking a lot.
Just off the rip, my immediate desire, because I'm a typical RPG player, and going to the Burgomaster's son, that sounds like main quest, whereas Searpool Caravan sounds like side quest goodness. So
I think
who wants to level up?
Here's the thing. I think metagaming, this is like diet metagaming, what we're doing right now. Meta. Right. We were warned during the preparation for this campaign that things were never going to be as they seemed. And so I think it's wiser to make in-character decisions than meta decisions.
There's her.
Not to like lecture, but I just think we've been warned that this campaign is manipulative, tricky, and hard.
Sounds like
And-
my ex-girlfriend.
All right, Beasley, calm down.
Yeah, well, even to well, tell you what, even to that regard, and I'll say this as Gorple, I don't acknowledge the other half of my name. It may prove advantageous to us to go have our fortunes told. Apparently, Echo, you did seem rather excited about
Yes, I
fortune
did.
telling.
Shall we all go to the fortune teller?
And they may have some. It's not just the medium. There may be other people there that can give us some insight into the town
Maybe
that are on
someone
the
will have-
outside looking in.
Maybe someone will have like a pen and paper.
Maybe.
I will say, and this is no way me trying to direct you in any direction. Traveling outside of the village is dangerous. So if your intent is to leave the village, go to the seer pool, and then come back to the village to mop up anything else that you may not have done, you are increasing your risk of potentially dangerous scenarios.
Oh, so this is the trade-off, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do we want the knowledge, or do we want the experience and get the knowledge a little later? Sorry, Josh.
I
wants to say something.
also before you do that, I will also say there are things in this campaign that are timed, things that will run out, things that that you can miss if you dilly-dally. Neither one of these two things are one of those things. I'll say that right off the bat. So no matter how you want to accomplish this, the other thing will be there waiting for you. No harm, no foul.
I feel like dilly-dally is something we all do very well.
It's like our main thing.
Yeah, how long did it take us to just leave the wolves?
This is the third session. We're just leaving the first tavern. No, we've all only just arrived in town because Josh didn't even make it to town.
True.
So
He does a lot of dilly-dallying. I would like
In
to just
45 minutes.
I'm gonna chime in and say, Frank's gonna go wherever you guys want to go. He's tired. He's completely blown away by the fact that Cheese was able to follow him. So he's been sitting in the bar in the corner with his lute out, writing a song about it. So whenever we decide to go somewhere, he's going to play a little song on the way.
I would like to also say that Echo has made everyone in the party a flower crown, which does mean Gorple now has 2 flower crowns on his head, and everyone's wearing a flower crown.
One of
Okay,
those
we
flower
can-
crowns has a bite taken out of it too.
not yet.
I will
Just
say,
slowly slurping like spaghetti.
You don't tell me when I eat, says Gorple.
I will say, the possible path for gaining experience, which means combat, is basically something Bashful would want to do because he just loves to fight and kill things.
Well, it seems we may have a little bit of a split. So why don't we put it to a vote?
I mean, there might be combat on the way to the seer. That's the thing.
Oh, there's almost
I'm
absolutely. by that
also
one.
going to be flat out honest with you.
It's
You're not
It's
gonna level
milestone
up from
leveling, isn't
you're not gonna it's milestone leveling, and you're not gonna level up before or in between either of these two things. You're leveling up after the thing after that.
We have spent about 10 minutes on this.
Okay,
Okay,
let's go do the quick thing. Let's get knowledge. Or whatever the group was talking about.
that's my vote. So, TikTok, what do you? Or sorry, go ahead.
No, you continue.
TikTok, what do you think? Where should we go?
I'll go where Echo wants to go.
So that's 2 non-committal votes.
That just
Yeah.
means. So that's 1 for Echo. Echo, where did you want to go?
Oh, I wanted to go see the seer because that looks fun, but like, if anyone else really wants to do anything really badly, we'll do that too. I just like spending time with you guys. I think we're having a good time.
All right, so
It's the seer, it is, right? Yeah.
I think taking just looking at Frank, Lessus always over there. Looks like he's song crafting, but I see those eyes are very heavy after a long night. Perhaps we'd all be better off starting fresh in the morning.
Yes, but I do. You guys go to bed. I need to find some paper and a pen. I'll be super quick. I'll be super quick. You guys go ahead without me. I'll ask around.
Where are you all going to sleep?
So,
Good question.
and Gerbil will address the barkeep. Don't suppose you have lodging in this facility?
Never needed lodging before. Don't need it now.
That's valid. What about the Burgermeister? Did they have lodging?
Are you asking that to the bartender, or are you asking like a meta question?
I'm asking that to the bartender and the group. It's a very open question.
Got it. The bartender goes, Burgermaster's Mansion's the biggest building in town.
Perhaps we should go there first, because then we might be able to procure lodging for the night. And he might be kind enough to offer me a pen and a piece of paper.
It's possible, but well, is there any available lodging in town? And with that, I'm gonna slide across 5 gold over to him, try and get a positive response here.
He goes, plenty of places to sleep. Nowhere you'd want to, though. You sleep out in the streets, but at night, you're taking a risk. City walls are good and all, but sometimes the wolves get through.
So, do you have any paper or a pen?
Nope.
Okay.
Got these glasses right here. And then he goes right back to polishing his glasses.
I'm getting some real receptionist from the hotel last night vibes.
I think I know we all said that we were going to go see the seer first, but I do think we should go to the Burgermeister Manor. Because A, we have nowhere to sleep, and B, I'm not sure. I love wolves. They're cute little doggies, but I don't think I can befriend all of them.
I can watch over you guys.
Oh.
That is true. He does.
He likes to
That's
do that.
true. This one does not need sleep.
No, you guys do need to sleep.
Gorple, did you have something you were?
Well, no, not currently. I'm gonna let this play out.
Okay.
I mean, I think.
Onward to the Burgermeisters.
I mean, but like, Meta, does everyone actually want to go to? Is there anyone who isn't okay with going to the Burgermeisters?
I don't think there is.
Is the Burgermeisters within the city limits?
Yeah. It's inside the town. Actually, I'll go ahead and show you. We will retroactively say that he told you where it was in the village. So let's go ahead and pull you all into the village of Barovia.
Ooh.
And two other questions. Approximately what time is it, and how long would it take us to get to the Sears?
It is I'd say maybe an hour into the rising of the moon. You've been, hanging out here at this bar for a little while. Let me see. Let me just pull this open. Areas of the village. There we go. I'll show you exactly.
Why don't I see just Echo in the middle of the woods outside of town?
Wait, is Echo in the middle of the woods outside of town?
I can see her like north of all the buildings.
Oh my god!
I'm pinging the Burgermaster's mansion for you all.
Mm-hmm.
Why is Echo in the middle of the woods?
We ask ourselves that all the time.
Oh, whoops. Hey, I was playing around with tokens and I never deleted that one. My fault. That's gone. Bye-bye.
Is she like collecting flowers? What's happening?
Let's give
Echo?
you
Where are
all.
the rest of us?
So right here is the Burgomaster's Mansion for all of you watching at home.
And the tavern is where?
The Blood of the Vine Tavern is, let me see, that's E2.
Oh, so it's like just down the street.
Right down the road. Yep, exactly. Right down the road. That's going to be this one in the center here.
Oh, that certainly changes my opinion a little bit. Seems accommodations at this particular bar, dive, whatever you want to call it, doesn't have accommodations for us, and well, it seems we might have either better chances sleeping at the manor, or well, the other option was the streets. So we'll already be there. So win-win.
Either option is fine with me.
The streets are okay by me.
Wait, so are we sleeping on the streets?
If
going to
the
the
Burgermeister doesn't invite us in.
Oh, okay.
We'll just sleep on his
Okay.
lawn.
I
It'll be
cannot
like
believe
a sleepover.
cannot believe we've spent this long on this.
All right.
Where we
You
go.
you can't? I can.
It's just two places. It's not
So-
even like
And through this entire conversation, Gorple is still working on the chewy celery and pops the last bite in, and after some painful chewing, you just hear. That was a
Okay.
chore.
Echo's gonna like link arms with like everyone, like Dorothy Gale, and is gonna start skipping, which is like dragging everyone along.
Hold on. If that's what's happening, shunk, shunk. Just go in.
It's okay. There are other party members that can't do that. Echo will find another arm.
All right, and I think unless anyone has anything else, we're heading to the Burgomaster.
Perfect. All right. So you walk down the road and you approach this. Oh, go ahead.
DM?
Yes. Sorry.
I've written a song
Oh,
as the bard.
Please, as you're walking down the road, you all hear a little tune.
Secret cheese, secret cheese. He floats along and he follows me. Secret cheese.
So enough of that came through.
I love it.
Is Skype destroying it, or can you guys?
Yeah.
actually-
It broke up towards the
good.
end, but the beginning was beautiful, and I feel like we got enough to get the feel for that. That was really good.
Sweet, nice.
I
Guys,
expect
we had a bard do a
single
bard thing. We
in
had a
3
bard
months.
officially do a bard thing in one of our games.
So you
Unlike
all
Monday night.
you all approach the
I forgot.
Burgomaster's mansion. A weary-looking mansion squats behind a rusting iron fence. The iron gates are twisted and torn. The right gate lies cast aside, while the left swings lazily in the light breeze. The stuttering squeal and clang of the gate repeats with a mindless precision. Weeds.
That would have went great with Secret Cheese.
Weeds choke the ground and press with menace upon the house itself. Yet the walls, the growth has been, yet against the walls, the growth has been tramped down to create a path all about the domain. Heavy claw markings have stripped the once beautiful finish off the walls. Great black marks tell of the fires that have assailed the mansion over the years. Not a pane nor shard of glass stands in any window. All of the windows are boarded with planks, each one marked with stains of an evil omen emanating from it.
I
Who
mean,
wants to sleep in the streets?
If anyone wants to go ahead and do any perception checks right now, please be my guest.
yeah, I
Oh,
might
yeah.
do a perception. check.
Definitely.
Yeah. Actually, can I do an insight check? Can I check for vibes if everyone's doing?
Sure. Yeah.
Thank you.
19.
11.
All right.
19.
All right. Everybody who got higher than a 12, which was a good bit of you. Yep.
Hell yeah.
Upon closer examination of the grounds, the trampled parts of the weeds that circle the entire house are littered with large wolf prints. And you can also see some like misformed footprints too, almost like it was the foot of something that wasn't complete or decayed. The vibe check that we got from Echo, you're noticing that evil omen, that feel, isn't coming from the house itself. It seems to be coming from the damage to the house. You can see that kind of emanating from these claw marks in these boards that are boarded up the entire window. The door frame itself has all of these claw marks all around it. Burnt, charred pieces of wood all around the facade of the house, and all of those are where that feeling is coming from.
Does it look like anyone's inside? Is there like a light on, or
You can see lights from underneath the door, but through the windows you don't see anything because they're all completely boarded up.
I don't know. I don't know why. Echo would absolutely go up to the door and knock on it and not be phased. But me as a player, I know this is metagaming. We had a whole thing about this earlier. But I'm like, I feel like if we enter this house, we're not leaving.
Okay, well, for metagaming, I need, like, can you express what you're feeling?
I feel like this is a trap, and I don't know why, and I cannot explain it. But I feel like if we enter this house, we are not leaving without a great deal of trouble. I feel like
is there? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry, no. I'm just like this. How I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I'm getting some very strong like Resident Evil 1 vibes in this mansion.
I am.
He did promise to spill all of the tea. He said that he couldn't speak upon all of this in the bar.
So this circle with the wolf prints. There's no continuation of wolf prints towards the building past that circle. Or...
No, you're upon looking. Enough of you rolled very well, so upon looking, you see that none of the prints lead actually like into the house. It looks like they have like encircled the house and attacked. And then if you have walked yourself around the back of the building, you can see where the footprints have trailed off back towards the city walls.
Okay. I'm so sorry, Echo.
No, it's fine.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic on the circle. See if it. I want to see if it's a ward of some sorts that's keeping baddies out.
Absolutely. So you cast Detect Magic. There's no roll for that, I don't believe, is there?
I don't think so. I think that just goes no roll.
Perfect. You're getting a faint like hint of magic from the footprints, almost like there's something supernatural about what made them, but you're not noticing any kind of like magic coming from the house itself or anything like that.
Okay.
I'm going to use my camouflage ability and then go up to the front door of the house.
Okay.
See if I can notice anything more from that vantage point.
Roll me perception. Roll me
that.
Perception with advantage. I'd say the nat 20 is going to be the one you take. You can hear through the door. You can't hear enough to like discern exactly what's being talked about, but you can hear two voices almost as if they're having a heated discussion. Not an angry discussion, but a very passionate discussion. And
Do you
one
know
of
the nature of it?
one of the voices sounds like a female, the other one sounds like a male. You can't really discern the nature of what's being talked about.
Is the door locked?
I don't know.
Can we go?
Has anyone tried to open it?
I tried to open it.
Hold on a second. I gotta make a little roll here. Oh, that rolled right off the desk. Try that again.
Play it as it lies.
Yeah, so you go to jiggle the handle to see if it's open. Roll me a sleight of hand check.
All right. Ooh.
Ooh. TikTok, you hear both of the as Bashful jiggles the handle, you hear both of the voices just completely stop. And then you hear some footsteps walking towards the front door. The front door swings open wildly, and it's the gentleman from before, Mr. Eva. God, I really need to have like a cheat sheet of all these names. Ismark.
Ismark.
Ismark. It's Wesker, yeah. Ismark flings the door open, and he has a sword in his hand, and he goes, it is all of you.
I'm so sorry. I think we just simply forgot to knock. I'm so sorry. That was very rude of us.
No, it's fine. You have to understand. We have to keep the doors locked. You can see, and he points down to all of the footprints and goes, the house has been assailed by all manner of beasts many times. Please, come in where it's safe. And then he kind of ushers you all through the archway.
Thank you so much. I'm so sorry for dropping in unexpectedly so late. It's just there's a lack of inns in Barovia, it seems.
Oh no!
You also invited us here.
Yeah. Yes.
Echo's being polite.
Yes. Yes, please. All of you, please come inside out of the cult, and we will make some tea, and I will explain. We can talk in greater detail.
I love tea.
Irina, the adventurers that I told you about before, they have come. Please put some tea on. We shall talk. And he ushers you all into the first room here.
Before we begin, could I get a pen and a piece of paper, please?
He looks around and goes, absolutely. I believe I could easily accommodate this. And he runs. He runs off and leaves you all kind of in this this vestibule. I have a map here, so just give me a second while I get this here for you all.
There's a map for this house. That's never a good sign.
And while you're doing that, the name you called out, you said Irina?
Irina, yes.
Come on, Irene. Come on, Irene. Sorry.
And that was a freebie, chat.
Right?
Got two tonight.
Sorry. Fucking English. It's like every time. Sweet Caroline. Come on, Irene.
Oh,
That song they heard, but the Bard song they probably didn't hear.
Oh my god.
My fault. I do not have the Burgomaster's mansion map. I have a different Burgomaster's mansion map. There is another town.
So many burgers.
So many burgers, so little time. That's fine. Just know the next time you meet a Burgomaster, there is a map.
Hell yeah.
Well, have it your way.
Ismark comes back with a quill and some ink and some parchment and hands it to you, Echo, and ushers you over to the side of the room where there is a nice little drawing desk. where you can sit and write a letter to your heart's content.
Yay. Okay, Echo's gonna sit down and think of what to say and think of what type of handwriting she's going to use.
TikTok's gonna be very direct and just flat out. You were arguing with someone when we came in.
Yes. Me and my sister. Well, she's not really my sister, but she is my sister. She was adopted by my father, but that's
Is
neither
it
here nor
anything-
there.
Sounds confusing.
I don't think this is any of our business, but I believe Gorpal has something to say.
No, so out of character. So Irina, not Ileana. I mean, it's a moot point, but you said because his sister's name that was in distress was Ileana. Is this the same person or someone different?
Oh, that's completely my boo boo. That should in that note be Irina.
Okay.
That is my fault. So, he Echo is sitting at the desk, writing her note. Over next to that area is a little sitting room with a few comfortable couches, all sitting around a little coffee table in the middle, and he ushers you all. Ismark ushers you all over and says, "Please come sit down. Irina will be back here shortly with some tea, and we shall discuss everything. You can tell me why you're here, and we can maybe figure out what to do."
Well, while we're here, why we're here, and it was we were requested here under false pretense.
Yes, you must tell me who it was that gave you the note, as he kind of sits down at this one chair and waits for you all to kind of take your seats. Who's sitting down? I'm assuming Echo's still hard at work writing a very strongly worded letter, but I'm sure will absolutely be delivered.
I'll continue to stand.
I figured as much.
I will stand just so that I'll be relatively the same height as the people who are sitting.
Oh, absolutely not. The opportunity to take a load off, Gorpal. Do they have a recliner?
No, he's got the only like solitary sitting piece.
I'm a bitch.
All right. He looks around and notices that TikTok and Bashful haven't sat down yet. Frank, did you sit down at the couches with everyone else?
Yes, but sat on floor.
Sat on floor? Perfect. Okay. He looks around and notices everybody's kind of like where they are and gets along with it and goes, Yes, you must please tell me who it was that gave you this letter.
Well, because I don't think I have a note on that.
So here's the stuff that you would remember because it was literally just yesterday. It was you didn't. He told you that his name was Arrigal, Arrigal, and the Duchess of Daggerford told you that he was a Valakai.
All right. Well, I'll relay that information to Ismark.
Oh, I'm sorry, not Valakai. He's Vistani. 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 Vistani.
Those are the people that do the cursing, right?
Yes, those are the people that do the cursing.
Okay.
Didn't I try to solicit some Visantes to fight in the bar?
That was
Freaking potty
one.
mouth.
That was one of that was the person that came over to you to give you that invitation from Madame Eva. Yes. Bum bum bum.
Okay.
I want to know what the nature of your argument was about.
As you say that, a woman comes around the corner from what you can only assume is the kitchen area with a tray with a tea kettle and a bunch of cups on it. And she sets it down and she goes, "Oh, we weren't arguing per se. We were just debating on what we should do. It's been a hard couple of days." And at that, Ismark says, "Yes, my father passed away a few days ago. Our mansion has been beset by all manner of his abominations. He could not take the strain anymore in his old age. He already was not doing well. I'm afraid he went to sleep one night a few nights ago and did not wake up." And at that, both Ismark and Irina kind of bow their heads in a bit of silence. And Ismark goes, "It's that no good Strahd, the Dread Lord in Castle Ravenloft. He is fascinated with my sister for some crazy reason. I don't know, but he means to take her for his own."
This sister?
Yeah, his sister.
Is clan?
Or were you asking if Irina was part of Ismark's clan or if Strahd's part of the clan?
Yes.
He goes, "Well, she, as far as I am concerned, Irina is my sister, but not by blood. My father found her when she was very little abandoned. We do not know where she came from, but we have treated her as our own ever since." And Irina goes, "Yes, father was very, very kind and charitable and always looked out for me." And Ismark goes, "He's a great loss."
Clan is often found.
And they both kind of nod and say, yes, he's... blood matters not. She is my sister. That is all that I care about. But Strahd means to take her for her own, and I fear being so close to Castle Ravenloft, she is not safe here. And I need someone to take her somewhere further away where she might be safe. And Irina said, "And I told you, I'm not leaving. Not until someone buries father."
I could do this.
I
They both
happen to be a cleric. I could certainly assist.
There's
blessing the grave.
there's an abandoned grave right outside of town.
Is it abandoned?
Yeah.
I think it's not abandoned.
I think
I think
Echo, Echo's finished writing the letter. I've sent you some messages on.
Okay.
And Echo is going to offer Irene a wreath of lilies.
Okay. Irina takes it and goes, "Oh, this is so beautiful. Thank you. I haven't seen
problem.
flowers like this ever."
Ever?
Now,
And she says to you what so many people have told you all since you've arrived here. "Yes, these lands are cursed. Nothing beautiful grows here."
you are clan 2.
But I don't understand. I mean, that can't be true because you're beautiful.
And she kind of blushes and says, that's very kind of you to say." And Ismark goes, "Yes."
Can we get a hotness check?
She's good. She's good. You don't even have to roll for that. She is probably the most attractive. Yeah, she's probably the most attractive person that you've seen since entering in Barovia.
You
I was
don't
gonna
know
ask
what
something.
you don't
I
know
mean,
what Corporal's into.
So like, is Irene packing?
Oh yeah.
Has Irene got a dump truck?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Every quality.
This
Top
is
notch.
Bugbear Burlesque all
So,
over.
like-
Yeah.
I'm,
It's
I'm
like-
glad we got this description.
Echo also has a dump truck ass. How similar do they look?
Ass.
I'd say very similar. Very similar. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
do Irene and Echo look like strikingly similar?
No. She's a little bit taller. She's got more of like a worn look to her. Not like wrinkled or dirty or anything like that, but she
It's
looks
all her third divorce.
she looks like she's mature. You know, like she's
So-
seen some shit.
If you saw Irene at a distance, though, could she easily be mistaken for Echo? At a distance.
At a distance, yeah.
Okay, cool. This is meta me talking because I'm like thinking future strategies maybe if we're protecting.
I kind of put that together once,
Okay.
once you said that.
Okay.
But Ismark goes, I very much appreciate any help that you all would be willing to give.
Well,
I can give you 50 gold if you can take my sister someplace more safe, perhaps maybe the town of Valakai, or maybe the Mortu camp that's near Valakai. Someplace safe, further away from Strahd. The rumor is that Valakai has some sort of protection against Strahd. Strahd does not attack Valakai. At least that is what the rumors say.
How long? Who's Strahd? I'm sorry, I was writing the letter.
He goes, Strahd, the Dread Lord. He is undoubtedly the reason why you are here. I can't be sure, but if I had to wager, I'd say it's his handwriting on the letter that brought you here. He is always bringing new adventurers to Barovia. For whatever purpose he does, I do not know.
Well, how much time do we need to get Irene from here to wherever we're going?
He goes, it's maybe a few days' journey from here to Valakai without any stops, but it's dangerous to travel, so I would imagine you'd have to stop and camp places to keep safe. Yes, Gorple. Or were you just thinking?
no. I got some. Shit. I did until I knocked myself off my own train of thought. First of all, Mr. Ismark, two things that really strike me from your request. You keep mentioning this Strahd character, and well, you don't seem to care for him too much. And I can understand being protective of your kin. So I'd like to know what you have against this Strahd, why you believe to know his handwriting, to know that he's the one that sent for us.
And as you're saying that, he's just kind of sipping back his tea. Go ahead.
The last thing is, we've barely been in your town for very long, and we've heard repeatedly that once here in Barovia, one does not leave. I would like to not believe that's true.
He puts his cup of tea back down, and as this is going on also, Irina is walking around and offering tea to anybody who would like it. So just know that is also going on. He stops and kind of takes in a deep breath and goes, I can only tell you what I know. And what I know is not much. But Strahd came to these lands a broken man. And when he took power, he did so in an unnatural way. He used dark powers to assert himself over these lands. And in doing so, he has trapped all of the souls here in Barovia. Those who die here in Barovia are never free, only to be reincarnated in other bodies as time goes. At least that is what the rumor says. It is said that no one may leave while Strahd lives. Again, only rumor, for no one I know has ever left. At least, no humans I know have ever left. The Vistani have the ability to come and go as they please. They have a deal with Strahd.
What's the Visani?
Vistani, those are the you would know that because it was explained to you
right,
at the dinner and at the bar. So they are the race of people who live here in Barovia. Some people seem to be wary around them because the fact that they just don't understand them because they're so secluded. They live in Barovia and they only come out into the surrounding lands from time to time. But as Ismark here is telling you, they have the ability to come and go as they please. Or so that's what Ismark believes. He goes on to... Oh, go ahead, please. Oh, sorry. It always looks like you have your hand up, so I'm always like, Gorpal, you got something to say?
Yeah, I'll give you the
Got it.
pointer
Okay.
if I got some.
And if anybody wants to interject as this conversation is happening and has a question to ask, please just go ahead and ask it, and Ismark will do his best. Ismark, go ahead.
You want us kill Strahd?
He kind of chuckles a little bit and goes, "I'm sorry, I should not laugh. You are not aware of here. Strahd is most powerful. Every adventurer who has come here has tried to kill Strahd in order to leave."
Murder is a bit much. Perhaps there's a way we could talk to Strahd, or see if there's a way we can lift this curse different.
He looks at you and looks at you very intently, Echo. "You do well to heed my words. If Strahd has spoken to you, it is already too late. I fear you may be under his spell. If you listen to his words, just know that he is very powerful, and no one who stands against him has ever succeeded. Even the Mad Mage a few years ago was the closest to ever come, and even he, with all of his power, was unable to stop himself from being thrown down the cliffs of Castle Ravenloft."
I don't believe Strahd has met Bashful.
True.
No, because we weren't able to make friends with that one necromancer, you guys. I don't think we can...
He's still right. In fact, off topic, he might have a letter. Can I borrow a pen and paper?
Ismark kind of points over to the writing desk where there's some parchment and the quill and whatnot.
I mosey over to it.
Echo's already sent the letter to the authority.
Yeah.
Echo, before this, Echo's already sent the letter to the castle that they saw on the way into town. Echo doesn't know what that castle's called. She just told Cheese to drop this letter off there.
And Ismark then kind of turns to TikTok again and goes, "See, so you can see why we were in a heated discussion. There's so much that we must deal with. And sometimes my worry for my sister, my fear for her safety, my want for her protection, sometimes comes out in an uncomfortable way."
So
We can bury your dead and transport your sister.
He goes, "I will gladly pay you 50 gold. It is not much, I know, but is what I have to offer.
That's wonderful. That's more than enough.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much.
And Irina chimes in again. I just want to make sure that you know that I'm not leaving until we deal with burying our father. He deserves
yes.
that at least.
We bury Papa, yes.
We'll just bury him outside. We can do that in the morning.
Will he return?
Oh. that's a good question.
Ismark looks at you and goes, Eventually. Those of us with souls always return.
Um,
And
I mean-
if anyone wants to roll an insight check, you're more than welcome to do so. with
Oh
that.
yeah.
All right.
What are rolls?
Even with
Alright.
with a plus sorry, but plus
Penny.
6? Yeah, plus 6. I got a 10.
Okay.
Got a 16. Bashful got a 20.
Perfect.
I
Everybody who
rolled-
23, yeah, I see that. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Everybody who rolled higher than a 15. Him saying that line, the those of us with souls always come back, really sticks at you. Like that line really strikes you as, those of us with souls.
I wonder if he speaks of bartender.
Did you say that? Did you say that out loud?
Yeah, absolutely.
He goes,
Like I think I leaned over to whoever's closest to me, trying to speak quietly, but my big boomy voice probably said it to
Oh my
everyone.
god. Leaning over to Gorple, who's like really short, and is just like shouting.
Yeah.
He Ismark looks at you, because obviously that wasn't quiet at all, and says, I see you've already noticed that not everybody in Barovia has a soul.
I mean, I don't have a soul.
He certainly didn't have any charisma.
He looks at you and goes, then you have more spark in you than anyone I've seen here with no soul.
Oh, thank you.
He looks at all of you, and let's see, what's Irina doing here? She goes, I don't think we should wait. It's been 3 days that Father has been in that room. We cannot wait another minute. He must be buried now.
Okay, Frank starts walking to the fucking room. He's gonna pick up this dude and bring him outside. And bury him. Okay. Again, abandoned grave right outside of town.
How are you carrying him? I just want to know.
Well, that depends on how decomposed he is, Armand.
It's been 3 days, and he's not like rotting, but it
Does he
doesn't.
put him in a chilled chamber? Is he bloating?
No,
What's
he is a little.
How gross is this?
It's
Has he already shit himself?
Right. Has he passed all of his gases?
they have prepared him for burial, so they have cleaned up his body and
so
put
he's
him.
a pretty cadaver. Okay.
Is he like in a
think-
sack or something? Or...
No. He's got a cloth draped over him though.
So
Frank
he's
is
just like a
stiff.
He's just a
Guys,
stiff in a bed.
Yep.
So Frank
we
is.
really,
Go ahead.
we really shouldn't leave town during the night. We've been warned about this multiple
Yeah.
times.
Irina goes.
You...
Irina looks at you and goes, The church is just inside town. It's fine. It's right. As long as we stick to the road, the main road, and we go quickly. There's how
okay.
many of us? I think we should be okay.
Okay,
Metagaming,
Irene.
Sorry.
Sorry, no, you go, Josh.
I was thinking that Echo was trying to stop Frank from going to the abandoned grave outside
No.
of town. He said that multiple times now. I just
Okay.
assume that you guys stop him from that, like as he carries him out.
Irene, I know I said this in chat, but I think Echo would suggest this now.
Yeah.
Irene, for an extra precaution, we look strikingly similar. Should we swap clothes in case there's some unwanted company?
She
'Cause then
says. She
we
says
would be safe.
that is a wonderful idea. When we're finished burying my father, maybe we can go upstairs and we can take a look through my wardrobe.
I think we should swap clothes before we leave the house.
Oh, okay. And then she kind of ushers you up the stairs and says, follow me this way. We'll go to my wardrobe and pick something out.
Makeovers. Ah.
And I'm gonna say as this is going on upstairs, go ahead and think up whatever outfit you want. She is pretty much the only like well-to-do person in this town, like the burgomaster and their kids, the only people that have really anything. Just know that they probably don't have anything that's brightly colored because there's nothing brightly colored here.
I'm sure Echo will fix that with flowers.
I'm imagining that Irene's wardrobe would be like a wine bottle green, like a dark like green dress with long sleeves, and like kind of like that was like a once white but now is kind of like grayish blouse underneath, and perhaps like a hair accessory that is not a flower. Like maybe like a hairpin or something. Yeah.
They do have she does have a nice hairpin for you, and it does have a raven on it.
Echo puts it on without a thought and
That's
styles her hair in the same way she has her hair styled.
Perfect. She has she has like a bun back here, but she also has some coming down on either side as well. She's got nice long flowy hair.
Oh my god, Echo also has nice flow. Do they actually look similar?
I told you they're kind of similar. While this makeover is going on up top, everything is still going on downstairs. So is there anything else that anyone wants to... Oh, wait. How is Frank carrying the late burgomaster's body?
Okay, so this is as a meta, this like... I'm just going to say this. Originally, I thought Frank being sort of like a simpler guy wouldn't have much sanctimony for the dead and might just toss him over his shoulder.
That's what I was thinking you were doing too. So
I thought I was just gonna drag his ass.
But then I remembered that we just sort of introduced these people into like our clan. By the way, this is canon now. Anytime Echo gives a flower crown to someone, I'm probably going to say in the background, is now clan, because like I just assume that they are now
That's
our
a lot
family.
of
Even
people.
if Echo what if Echo puts a flower crown on Strahd? Are you gonna say clan?
Yeah,
I promise
probably.
you, Echo is gonna do that.
Strahd's gonna love that. So
I'd want to be more
I
respectful.
dare
so
you to. I dare you to.
are you
I think
kind
that's
of like carrying him with like a hand under the knees and across the
I
back?
think he doesn't know how to do it, so instead of like over the shoulder or like this, he kind of does like a fireman's kick. So he's got like his torso behind his head and his legs over here and his head right here, and he's walking him like this because he doesn't really know what to do.
So this is the timeline. This is how everything's playing out here. So Irina is taking Echo up the stairs to play dress up, while Frank is coming out of the room with the late burgomaster's body. Ismark kind of like looks at you, Frank, and he stands up and walks over to you and says, I really appreciate what you're doing, but my sister will probably be very upset at how you are holding my father. If you would be so kind as to maybe hold him like this. And he kind of holds both of his arms out like this to kind of give you the idea of drape the body over like that.
Oh yeah. This is a great shame. And
Great.
You know, puts his head-
Frank's saying great shame.
he puts his head down and pulls him out. I actually stole that from a podcast.
He puts his hand on your shoulder and says, no shame. I appreciate everything you are doing for me and my sister. And I really do hope that you all find a way to leave. Maybe one of the Vistani can help you leave. I have never heard of any of them helping anyone leave before, but...
So we're gonna go bury your dad. But it's getting pretty late and I am so tired. So very tired.
He looks at you and goes, Oh yes, please. I have plenty of room here. After we bury my father, I will.
Especially now that there's an extra free room now.
He goes, absolutely. I would be glad to let you all rest your weary heads here tonight to leave first thing in the morning. As soon as we get back from the church, I shall make sure the rooms are prepared nice for all of you. I thank you all very much. And he goes up to the stairs and goes, Irina, the travelers are ready. We must leave it with great haste. I take it that both of you are pretty much done up there. You've got all of your clothes on, and you both look strikingly similar.
I'm really disappointed that we didn't have more detail about them swapping clothes and having a makeover montage.
Well, they weren't really swapping clothes. They're now what looks like two Irinas, which is great.
Oh no! I'm also dressing Irene up as Echo.
Oh, that's even better. Even better.
That's how
So,
I saw
like,
it play
Irene,
out too. So I figured
her
Echo would
is,
get
like,
really into that.
is like
Will-
down and has a flower crown weaved with another flower crown, and is wearing Echo's dress that she just took off. And Echo's dress is like pink and colorful and has like a little rosy corset, with like lantern sleeves, like just like a whole like fuck ton of color. And like Echo like pulls out a little bit of blush and puts some blush on Irene's nose and like kind of like paints on some freckles, and just puts lots and lots of ribbons in like on her wrist and like on the corset as like just decoration, basically what Echo is wearing, but like kind of made it poofier.
I love this so much. It's also
TikTok's completely convinced.
Will we get them mixed up?
Some of us
Please?
might.
Well, you know what? As I was going through everybody's character sheets today, I was noticing something very striking. Y'all are a pretty dumb party. I don't.
We got that when we made these characters.
Let's see.
Intelligence.
Let's see. Everybody's passive perception. We've got a 14. We've got an 11. We've got a 12. We've got a 14, and we've got a 13. I would say, honestly, the only person here that has a chance of never getting that mixed up would be Gorple and TikTok. But that's just passive. Anyway.
Wait, can
Yeah,
I
the humans look
roll?
the same to me.
Can I roll to see how good of a job I've done, and that roll be the DC
Sure.
to identify it? And can I use when I have my familiars with me, because I still have one familiar with me left, Cheese One, the original. Can I roll with advantage on that? Because I can.
Sure. Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
I too get advantage because I have a scent for that flower bag.
I'll take it. Yep, there we go.
Cool.
I love this
Can
so much.
I?
It's giving me Picnic in the Barrack vibes a lot. I love it.
Can this be a persuasion roll, because I have a 6 persuasion? Please. Or deception.
I mean, she is
With
trying to. Echo is trying to deceive people and/or persuade people.
Please. I'm on.
I'm gonna let you do this with deception.
Fuck yeah. Sorry. Yes, yeah.
No, fuck is correct. Fuck is accurate.
Nat 20.
It's gonna be pretty tough for anybody to tell you two apart unless they like hear your voice. That's pretty much the only big difference between the two of you, are your voices. So if both of you keep your mouths shut, it's going to be very hard for anyone to tell the difference.
Oh my god.
So with that being said, Irina and Echo, or Echo and Irina, come down the stairs. Everybody oohs and ahs and marvels at the fact that both of them are different, and then one of them says something, and then you're like, "Oh, that's the one!" Yeah. And Ismark goes, "Is it? Are we ready to go to the church now?"
Yes.
Wonderful. He opens the door and says, "We must go down the road, and we will go quickly because we are still in city limits, but it's not completely safe." And if you look at the map,
I can take a wild guess.
You got it. That's the church. Thanks for pinging that.
So Frank turns sideways to get out the door without smashing the legs and the head of the father into the sides of the door frame.
Oh dear God, make him roll for it.
And as he turns sideways, do you want me to roll for it? Because I think, who knows with Frank. Do you want me to roll? Yes? No? Athletics?
Yeah, go for I'll be honest with you. I'm setting the next scene, so I did not hear what you said you were going to do.
All right, I'm going to roll athletics for this, or acrobatics. Okay, cool. We're in the clear. It's an 18. I'm sure that's enough to pass. So as he turns sideways to do this, I think Frank leans over, and whoever's directly next to him, like on the way out, right? He's gonna lean over and go, "I don't understand. Same people. They're the same people. They went up that way. They went up one way, came down the same way. I don't understand." Frank has. Go ahead. Sorry.
It might make more sense for you in the morning once you got a decent night's rest.
But they were supposed to change clothes.
They did.
No. Those same people. Frank is convinced that nothing's changed because of how freaking good it is. He thinks the voice didn't even give him enough information. He has no idea which one is Irene and which one is Echo.
You can always ask me.
Okay.
I can try.
This is much appreciated.
All right, so do me a favor. I want a marching order for how you're walking down the street. I'm going to assume that the elder brother is leading the way. Ismark is leading you towards the church. What is the marching order for the rest of our trip?
I would say I'd be right behind him.
Okay.
Right?
Echo is arm in arm, has linked arms with Irene, so they are right next to each other.
TikTok will take the rear.
So
take,
wherever Irene is, Echo is.
Irene is going to be closer towards the back unless anybody else is electing to take the full-on rear.
I'm taking full-on rear.
All right, so you're in the rear, and then it is Irina and Echo, or Echo and Irina. That joke's never going to get old.
Certainly not. Not for Frank. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I'll be walking. I'd like to walk in between Ismark and Frank. Just holding my holy symbol, praying as we walk to the temple.
Brilliant. He said with a mouthful of chips.
I've almost got it ready for everybody. Almost got you. Hold on. It's just I have to every single time I should really do this beforehand, but every single time I need to put all of this stuff for dynamic lighting.
All right, guys. Well, while the next map is rendering, say the prayer with me if you know it. I'm so little. I'm so small. I know nothing at all.
And Frank's just like silent under his breath saying, "Secret cheese, secret cheese." Because he doesn't know the prayer.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. I simply cannot deny.
Irina's caught your eye.
I'd appreciate if you didn't commit heresy while making the holy hand symbol.
All right, just so I remember the marching order, we have Frank up at the lead. We've got TikTok behind with Irina and Echo, or Echo and Irina. And then it was it was Gorple and Bashful in the middle.
Gorple's right ahead of Frank, doing like some holy Trinity BS. With
Got
his,
it, got it, got it.
awesome-
I want it to be more near
Awesome.
the front. That way, if anything was about to attack us, I'd get first crack at it.
Okay. I'll put you're kind of like up there with Gorple. He's kind of doing his praying thing, and you all
I would say they're
arrive
walking together. Yeah.
at-
Wait, why did we have the turtle be the leader in this quick march to the church?
Because this is last rites.
Yeah, he's a holy man. I mean, he's a holy turtle. Toidle.
You should all have access to your tokens, and the tokens should be showing you just what you see in the light.
No, that sure is a pretty black box.
Wow.
Zoom out a little bit.
Just gotta scroll around a little bit.
I zoomed out all the way. It's a
What a
pretty
what a
black
beautiful
box.
black box.
I can see, but not that much.
You
Just
should
like
you shouldn't be able to see
I
very
guess.
much. You should just be able to see the front of the church building. That's a door
Fine.
that Gorple is standing directly in front of.
all
I
black.
cannot.
I for the record, do see this.
I for the
also
record,
see it.
I'm just. It's just my character token in pitch darkness.
Yep.
Atlas,
It
can you
says-
bless us with fate chips? Not us, but
It's,
everybody else.
it's so
Oh,
weird,
I can see it on the stream.
right?
Yeah, I can see it on the stream.
Armand, if it helps, I do have it. I have exactly what you've described.
Perfect. So it's just Echo that I've got to fix.
I'm
Is that
so
Gorple?
sorry.
Gorple.
and
Can't
Gorple.
see.
Are you all sure that you can't see this?
I did.
Absolutely not. I can take a
want me to
photo
ruin
of
No,
what
you're
I'm
fine. You're
seeing.
fine. You're
Share
fine.
screen.
I'm so sorry again.
Everyone send him screenshots,
Try saving.
but put them in the Google
Yeah,
Drive.
I'll upload.
Send
Yeah, damn it, you beat me to it.
them-
Save
There's
settings.
a Google Drive.
Google Drive R20.
What now, Atlas? What could possibly end badly about this situation?
Atlas did put that in the chat about 15 to 20 minutes ago.
I'm
And she's
sorry.
still
Maybe
right.
10, maybe 10. But either way, yeah.
So, like, if I do this, Echo, you don't see anything.
I see my character move, but that's it.
So wait, you can see your character just in a black void?
Yeah.
I love that. That's great.
Echo's just vibing in space right now.
What-
Let me
what does
try
that
it this
say about
way. Let me
Echo's, like,
try it
peace of
this
mind
way.
right
Hold
now?
on. Let me see if. You know why? It's the two people that have character tokens. How much you want to bet if I do this?
Yes, I see the penis. Who did it? Oh, it was Gorple. It's his color. Turtle penis. Turtle power.
I mean, that could also just be an oval table that's partly off the screen.
How about now?
The least not thing you've ever said.
I still know.
I don't see anything. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We can continue, and I'll just have a black box.
Wait,
They're just
Oh.
walking with their eyes closed the whole time.
Oh, now I don't even see my token.
uh-oh.
What if I'm
I
gonna
think
try
I deleted it.
I'm gonna try refreshing the page.
That's a good idea.
I hope you're having
'Cause-
fun, audience. How you guys doing? You enjoying the stream? We're waiting just like you are.
Sorry, gang.
It's alright, it's alright.
Yeah, it's not your fault.
No, it's DMs.
What are you kiddos doing after the stream?
It's not my fault. It's Roll20's fault. How is it? I did the exact same thing for every single person, and it's only a couple people who can't see it. I don't understand. Roll20, get your shit together. Hey, Wizards of the Coast, can you just buy Roll20 already? Just buy. You already bought D&D Beyond. Just buy Roll20. Put them together. Fix it.
Apparently they're creating their own.
Okay, so it's still a black box for me.
Yep. So, whatever. How important is it that?
How important is it that I see the map?
Yeah. I can see it on stream at least.
Like, I have my tiny little phone screen.
Hold, please.
I will be like this. Hello?
Hold, please. Yeah, I don't know. That's gonna have to be something else that I troubleshoot between now and next week. So, hey, we're close enough to the end of the stream. How about instead of going into the church for the next 6 minutes that we'd be able to, we just go ahead and we call it here, and we'll start off next week at the entrance to the church, and I'll figure out why the hell Roll20 wants to humiliate me live on stream. Thank you.
Oh no, I mean, it's okay. You know, we can just like, I don't mind.
Well, I mean, like I said, we only have a few more minutes left before stream ends, so even if nothing happened and you didn't need the map, it still is going to take a little bit longer to get things done here. Yes, please, Gorple.
So, for what it's worth, everybody, we made it out of one building, into another building, and onto the next building in one session. That has to be a Lords and Ladies of Fate record.
That's
We've almost been in 3 buildings in one episode.
And it was only technical issues that stopped you from walking into the third.
Fuck yeah.
Which sucks, because I was so excited for you all to go to the church. Like the church, like in all of the village of Barovia, the church is like the coolest part of it. And well, hey, that just builds up the suspense for next week, right?
Hell yeah.
Perfect. Well,
Oh yeah.
if anyone could go ahead and start getting a raid together, I'll go ahead and
Gotcha.
wonderful.
I'm so excited for next week. Like, honestly, I'm loving this. I'm loving
R20
this.
music just now started working for me.
That's weird. It's been working the whole time.
Yeah, me too.
Ditto.
Yeah. I mean, it's been working the whole time for me, to be fair.
Well, I want to thank
Did
you
I
all
ever-
for. Oh, sorry. Did you go for it? Go for it. What do you got?
So I was just gonna ask, did I ever finish writing that letter?
Absolutely. If you want to go ahead and bring that with you next stream to be like, oh look, here's the letter. Be my guest. We'll definitely showcase that at some point in time during the stream. I think that'd be hilarious. Yeah.
I wrote the letter and sent it to Arman during the stream.
Oh, believe me, I will be playing around with that.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to thank you all for joining us today on another wonderful episode of Lords and Ladies of Fate presents The Curse of Strahd. Join us tomorrow as we play Star Wars. That's right, we're back, and it's not live this time. I know, we were all in that room together, and it was so hot. I think I just now finally recovered. But join us tomorrow, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, as Bruce Gaskin takes us further through the Imperial base. How far did we really get the last time we played when we were live? I think we did like one thing.
I think HK3RM put in a telescoping appendage, and that was the entire session.
Yep, it was literally telescoping appendage, and then I was no more good. But I digress. Join us 8:30 Eastern Standard Time for that one. Friday we are off. Saturday 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time we are back with Rifts and the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Megaverse. Definitely make sure you show up for that one. Show that love. Use that redeem command. Get some crazy stuff going on in there. Sunday we'll be back with our Tomb of Annihilation series. Come join DM Dave, no, not that one, as he navigates the players through some crazy, crazy encounters. And then Monday, I believe, it's still a little bit up in the air, but we are not doing our normal Star Trek stream. We are prepping and getting ready for Solar Patrol, which will be following the following week or the week after. I'm not sure if we're doing Labor Day. I think something. We'll join the Discord, and you'll get alerts on that.
Crimson.
No, you cannot do Crimson. You cannot do Crimson Tunics if I'm gonna miss it. You can't. No, I won't. No, I'm just kidding. You guys can do it.
You're not there.
No, I'm doing the session 0 for Solar Patrol. But I digress. Solar Patrol is, we've been talking about it forever, and it's finally becoming a reality. That'll be coming to you soon. But join us at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time Monday for whatever it is we decide to go with. Either Jackbox, some Party Pack games, maybe Crimson Tunics. Who knows? But like I said, join the Discord, find out. Information is power. And then Tuesday, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be back with Conan. We did miss this past week. But we will be back next week to catch up with those guys there in the world of Conan. That's Conan, the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. You know, Conan the Barbarian. And then, back next week at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Or no, I'm sorry, not at 8:30. We do 8 here because we're early. Yeah. After I just plugged the ones for 6 p.m. 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We're back with Curse of Strahd. We're gonna get to the bottom of this dynamic lighting mystery. Don't you worry. You'll finally see what's happening in the church. Are those claw marks on the floor? Oh no. Join us next week, everybody. Thanks to you for everything that you've done. If you liked what you saw, hit that follow button. Consider subscribing. And join us next time. Thank you all. Bye.
Bye.